Talking to Micky Collins after the 3-2 home defeat by Hastings United. Your thoughts on that game?
Disappointed not to get something out of it. I thought they were a good side, very good side. We knew that before we played them. Very organised, a bit like they've been together for a while. Caused us problems all over the park. But yeah, I'm disappointed that we've been. I'm not going to use the word naive this time because it's just not. It wasn't good enough. You know, you can't score 2 goals at home, lose 3-2. Conceding 3 goals. I know they've scored 3 goals in every game they've played this year because that tells you the calibre of their forwards. But yeah, just not good enough. Switched off at times and they punished us.
So paid the price for errors, do you think?
Yeah, human error. Yeah, individual error at times. You know, we've got people. You know, their guy for the second goal's run 50 yards to get in the box. Main tracked him. Human error. Can pass the buck, say whatever it is, but that's just not good enough. You know, the first goal for me. You know, Jack's got to clear his lines. Doesn't. They go through, score. Third goal, the ball's got it out, the kid's got it out on the right, 3 men to beat, beats all 3 men, no one puts a tackle in, slides the kid in, he scores. That's stoppable, you know, that's, you know, fair play to them, but that's not amazing football from them, that's poor from us defensively. And as I've just said to him now, we've scored 2 goals at home, but not 1 again, not even got a point. Something's wrong.
Do you think the performance deserved a point?
I think at times, you know, we had a game plan to allow them to be on the ball because they're good at it, and there's no point in going fishing for things that they're gonna kill you with because they're very good at it. But probably near the end with chances created, you know, maybe we could have snuck a point. You know, we've gone from having 2 shots that the keeper's made 2 great saves for them going down the other end and going to get a winner. It's not good enough. You know, any standard of football, you can't switch off like that. Concentration levels ain't good enough, and maybe it's a situation where them players that are in their positions are not good enough to be at this level. Something we've got to look at.
The positives as well, we're going in front. Good start from Kenny Pope, going inside 5 minutes and then trading 2-1 and getting back on terms by half time.
Yeah, another mad 10 minutes, you know, for me, that's what we've done. It's a mad 10 minutes where you've scored a goal, worked perfectly how we knew we could nick the ball off them, gone through, scored, and then we've been, you know, nice and careful for 5-10 minutes. Then all of a sudden we've had a mad 5-10 minutes again, where you look at it and you think defensively, you've got to be switched on, and they're not, and individuals are not, and then all of a sudden that calibre of striker, who, to be fair to him, should be playing a lot higher than that, he'll punish you, and that's what's happened. And it's just a catalogue of errors that but you can find someone that's culpable, and you know, it was quite evident today. And when I watch it back later, it'll be even more evident. And but there are things we've got to look at. Can't all do the fluffy side all day long. Sometimes football's about stopping people scoring rather than can we get 5 goals every game.
And the game eventually settled. 2 great saves, as you say, by their keeper, and it could have been 3-2 to you. But then it was 3-2 to them 60 seconds later.
Exactly the same again. You know, we've pushed up. Kenny's had a shot, keeper saves. Rob Saunders maybe could have scored, but he's had a great shot, keeper saves it again. All of a sudden it's gone from the edge of their box to the corner of ours. We've got enough men back to deal with it, yet we've still allowed them to score a goal. You know what, sometimes you've got to take responsibility as a player and look at it and go, do you know what, even if I stick my toe through this and it goes out into the park, that's what's got to happen. And that's not happening, and that's individual errors. And you know what, you can't compensate for that. And unfortunately, that's why we've come out of the game with nothing. But take nothing away from them; they're a very good side.
Positives and negatives about Poggy with 2 goals, but again looking to fill that groin again before it came off.
Yeah, I don't think he's gone away, you know, and I think he's, you know, he's trying to put a brave face on it, but it's something we've got to look at. You know, it's a bit of a killer at the moment without excuses, but you know what, if we had a fit Zach Atwood, then maybe we could rest Poggy and we could deal with it. But that's one of those things we've got to work on. He's got 4 or 5 days now to look at it before Saturday. And at the moment, if it's playing up and it's still bad, then we have to rest it. Full stop. That's it. Simple as that.
And Michael Dorton got clattered in the first half. Didn't come out for the second. What's the news on him?
Yeah, it's just impact. He's gone to clear the ball and caught the guy's stud, so he's, you know, it's bruising probably on the top of the foot. And we'll just assess that during the week and see how bad it is. And I think everybody else has come through it all right.
So 2 down and go again against Faversham, first away game in the league down there on Saturday.
Absolutely, you know, it's always going to be tough, and we're always going to feel under pressure to get our first points because we're at a different level now, and as a club it's a big step for every one of us. But you know what, on the back end of a good win Saturday in the FA Cup, albeit not the best performance, and then last Tuesday going down to Folkestone and beating a Ryman Prem side almost at full strength, you know what, we shouldn't beat ourselves up too much. You know, they're a very good side, Hastings, give them some credit, and they play very attractive football, and they're you can see how they're organised, and we need to not be able to switch off at certain times in games, and that's something we've got to be better at. And over the next couple of weeks and over the next few months, we'll have opportunities to put that right. And they know it, I know it, so it's a live and learn for us. But it's harsh lessons at this level, and you don't get them margins that you get in the Scaffold League, where you can make a couple of mistakes and the forwards ain't good enough because these are good. And yeah, it's one of those. Disappointed really to score 2 goals at home and not get anything out of the game. That's very disappointing.